Welcome to the week 6 assignment video. This is the example video. So this video is to show you how I want your week 6 assignment to look like. Okay, so as usual, we'll have a template here with your a menu bar. Down here you have your footer like we've been doing all along. And then this one is going to be different, a little bit different. You're going to have a title for a game company. So here I put NBCC Games. You could put your own title up here for your game company and call it whatever you want. So you're going to have two other menu items. One page is going to be a hover mouse game. So when you click on hover mouse, you're going to have two divs, two square divs. One's a blue square divs and one's a plain white div with just the lettering target centered on there. So now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and as you hover over the blue div, it's going to move all the way over like that. And then that's going to be the goal of the game is to get the blue square on top on top of the target. So you have to move your mouse until you get all the way to the edge. It's a little frustrating, but you see what I'm kind of going for. So what you're going to use, of course, in our lesson, you went ahead and used a lot of the different CSS tools. So here we use the transition. So you're going to go ahead and use the transition rule to do, because this is a transition on hover. And we had an example where it hovered. I think the example we did made the square bigger. But we're not making the square bigger now. We want to move the square. So you're going to have to kind of take the example that we had in class where we made the square bigger. Instead of making it bigger, we're going to have to move it while you have your mouse, while you're holding your mouse on top of the blue square. Okay, that's kind of a little hint on how to make this happen. The next page is the spinning logo page, and it's exactly what it is, a spinning logo. So here you're going to have the title of your game company and a logo. You're going to create a nice little logo. This logo is going to be a div with a border, and the corners on the border are going to be rounded. You learned how to do that. And then the big thing we're going to have is inside of here, you're going to actually go ahead and create a you're going to actually use a linear gradient as the background image to your div. So you can gonna add a background image just to the div, and it's going to be a linear gradient. I use blue to green, but you can use whatever color scheme you want. Doesn't matter. And again, it's just going to have as the text in here, you're going to have the name of your company. So it'll match whatever you have up here. But you can see it's just going to keep spinning around forever. If you remember in our example, to do this rotation, you want to use the transform rotate 3D rule. You're going to use keyframe animation to do the CSS, to animate it this way, and then you're going to use the different animation rules like animation name. It's going to match whatever you put for the keyframe name. Animation duration, how long this animation takes to do, and then the animation iteration count, obviously because it keeps running, that's going to be infinite. So those are kind of the clues I'm going to give you to getting this animation going. But again, it's very similar to the keyframe animation example that we did in class. The only difference is now your animation is going to be doing this 3D rotation. Okay, and that's all I have. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me and reach out if you have any questions on how to do this. Thanks.